This is the tutorial for CAD Model Features Part 8, the Paperclip. This will show us how to use the sweep function. This is also the last exercise on CAD Model Features. All right, so we're going to make this path here, the Paperclip pathway. All right, it's really just 4 lines that are connected by 3 circles, and those circles get trimmed so they're just semicircles. There's no dimensioning. This is really just an exercise in sweep. So we're just going to eyeball up our paperclip. We all know the general shape of a paperclip. All right, so I'm going to start with just the 4 lines. All right, and then I want to have a line parallel to that. I want to make sure it starts at the same height as the other one. All right, so when I'm at a place where I can do that, all right, there is a dashed line extending from the other side. So I do want to make sure the height of these stays the same. All right, now this is going to extend farther than where that paperclip started. I'll do the same thing, make sure I get that dashed line. That shows me we're at the same height. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the construction tool and just put some lines that connect. Yeah, you can see I didn't get the right spot there. Let's try that again. Okay, and the reason I do that is so now when I do my circles, I can find the midpoint between these 2 lines. All right, so when I get that green dot, all right, that lets me know I'm at the midpoint. So I'm going to go from the midpoint to either side, lock that in place. In fact, let me do that over again because I have to turn off the construction tool. All right, I'm going to hold off on this circle for a second. We can get this one down here. So from the green dot in the middle to the edge. All right, now I'm going to trim off the bottom half here and the top half here. All right, now that that's trimmed, I can go back and put a circle. And I trim that off. All right, so I have the general pathway for my paperclip here. I'm going to finish that sketch. All right, now in order to make this into a physical object, we're going to use the sweep function, which will take some kind of profile and just sweep it along this pathway. So we need to make that profile. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the work plane feature. I'm just going to select the first option. And I just need to click on a point. So I'm going to select this point here, the start of our paperclip. And it'll basically put down a preview of that sketch plane. To confirm I want that work plane, I'm just going to click again, and it locks that plane in there. Okay, so I'm going to create a sketch. So I select the perimeter of the work plane. I'm just going to change my viewing angle here and zoom in a little bit. I'm going to do a circle. Okay, centered at that beginning point of our paperclip. I don't want to make it too large, otherwise it's going to intersect itself. And so that looks appropriate there. I'm going to finish sketch. and I will select the sweep tool. Alright, it's already selected the profile, it's already highlighted that circle, and now it just needs to know which path to sweep it along in. So I'm going to choose the path of our paperclip. I'll say OK. You can see it's already done a preview. It's just taken that circle and driven it along the path we created. Alright, so we've got a pretty good looking paperclip there. A couple things just to finish up. We don't want that work plane to be visible, so I right click on it and unclick visibility. And we can change our material to steel galvanized. And the paperclip is done.